donors' favorite things.
Thing is, I never liked cheese doodles and M&M with peanuts.
Others claim an even deeper connection with their donors.
Some energy spirit looking through my eyes.
Can experiences from an organ donor's life survive beyond their death? New research is raising an extraordinary possibility that transplanting an organ also means transplanting memories.
I'll never forget the day when I got the phone call. I was the first person my mother called. She said, "Howie shot himself." The first thing that went through my mind is like, why did I see this coming? To my mother, he was a king. He was a prince. That's what he was.
So anything he see on TV that they're doing karate, Howie go out there and do it. He loved cheese doodle and he loved M&M peanuts. Oh man, I wish he was here. I wish he was here.
We had a family meeting, and my brother said to us, he said, "You know what, I'm going to donate all his organs." And I'm glad he did.
That particular day, I was very, very sick. I could have slipped into a coma, and I would have been there, and I wouldn't have been able to get my transplant.
Like all organ recipients, Debbie Vega had no idea whose death had saved her life. The transplant went without a hitch, but before long, Debbie began wondering if more than a new organ left the operating room with her.
2 days after the transplant, I'm telling my husband, "Honey, can you get me a big bag of cheese doodle and M&M with peanuts?" Thing is, I never liked cheese doodles and M&M with peanuts. This went on for 3 or 4 months. I wouldn't care for anything else. Maybe this is what he liked to eat. And that was my immediate thought.
Desperate to learn something about her donor, Debbie tried to coax information from a nurse.
And I said to her, "Can you please tell me, please tell me, is it a man, is it a woman, is it a boy, is it a girl?" And the nurse goes, "It's a boy," you know? And that's all she told me.
After recovering from surgery, Debbie began to feel a new urge to exercise. When she took up kickboxing, it came as a surprise to everyone.
I really started like feeling more stronger, you know. Then I really liked I saw this commercial with the Taibo thing, and it was like, yeah, you know, I think I like this. I didn't know, but I had this feeling in my heart that it was him. And if I would ever get a chance to meet the donor family, then perhaps I can ask them.
Debbie Vega met her donor's family 2 years after her transplant. Finally, she could ask about Howie's life and her puzzling new passion for junk food, martial arts, and rap music.
This is the Howie I remember.
House and rap was really not my type of music. You know, before I would listen to it and I'd be like, gosh, you know, and what are they saying, you know? And now I was really understanding every single word.
She listens to some music that if Howie was alive right now, he would listen to. She said, "I don't know, I just had to run out there and buy that record." And I look and I was like, whoa, yeah, I believe.
Got to have it, got to have it.
As time went along, you know, then I asked Lola, I said, you know, did Howie like to play karate, you know? She goes, "Oh yeah, he was always kicking, yeah, you know, that's him, that's Howie." And I go, boy, that explains that too, you know. That's Howie. Yeah.
He is out there talking. He's doing it in her body. He's letting everybody know he's still alive.
The simple biophysical or biochemical model of the universe is insufficient to explain the kinds of things that we see, the quote anomalies, all the way from memory and transplant patients to the possibility of survival of consciousness after death.
Skeptics dismiss experiences of transplant memory as coincidences or side effects of surgery and medication. But is that enough to explain the mysterious vision that filled Debbie Vega's mind after her operation?
The moment I woke up from being transplanted, I remembered, I don't know, what I thought was a dream, you know, and what I had seen was a young man and a young woman, you know, and they were like either Latino or black.
Now that really got me scared because, see, when he killed himself in front of his girlfriend, and she was wearing a striped shirt. His girlfriend was the last person that he had seen. So when Debbie had the surgery, she woke up. She told her mother exactly what she saw. The color of the blouse, the color of her hair, the stripe of the shirt. She named it all.
When you look at these cases and you look at the specificity of the detail of the preferences and changes in the patient's lives that ended up matching donors they didn't know, it really leads you to think about the idea that the memory is indeed going from the donor to the recipient.
One memory Debbie Vega believes she inherited from her donor Howie is so disturbing, she's kept it secret to this day.
It's not like it's a dream. It's almost as if I was feeling a sensation or I was seeing like a vision. And the vision was of being shot in the head. You almost have to stop. It's like you can't even hear. Could this possibly be a sensation that my donor had?
Debbie Vega's experiences are bizarre, but Professor Gary Schwartz says